everyone, and thank you so much for jumping on. Oh my gosh, I am just so excited that you're here today. My name is Holly Hireman. I have been working with my home-based business for over 9 years, and it has truly become a passion of mine. So did you see the title? What if you could experience what it's like to own your own business with literally like no risk? What if you could experience that? Think about do you ever wonder if you actually have time to create a second income? Do you know you need to do something more because you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you have a tremendous amount of debt, or you just aren't too happy with the job that you have now, or finances are tight? Do you know that you need to do something, but you're not exactly sure what? And let's face it, we're all busy. We're all busy people. I was busy myself when I first started my home-based business. And I have to tell you, it's been the best decision I have ever made, hands down. So I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. What if you could have all of your questions answered before you actually took that leap of faith and jumped in? Well, I'm here to tell you that that is an opportunity that is at your fingertips, literally at your fingertips. You guys, what I'm doing is I have a group of people, or a handful of people that I've kind of talked to about the business before. You know, what I started thinking was it still can seem like a big risk, right? Signing on the dotted line. There's so many questions that I just ask people to trust me, which of course I've been doing this for 9 years. I've got, thousands of people in my downline now. To me, it's all about getting you to reach your goals. And, but I understand the dilemma when you're first considering doing a home-based business, because there are so many things to think about. There's all these questions, right, that we have, and there's all these reservations, and that's okay. And I get that because I was there too. I remember exactly how I felt the very first time that I truly considered opening a home business. And there was such a stigma too. Like I said, 10 years ago, there was like this horrible stigma that at least in my mind, that came along with home-based businesses. They never work. They're all pyramid schemes. They're scams. You're never going to get your money back. You're going to get burned. Like, I had all these negative thoughts in my head. And then I put my head down and I started doing some research. So here's what I'm offering for all of you. If you have those thoughts, but you need to do something about your financial situation, and you have a drive and a desire to be a business owner, to work from home, or or work from Starbucks, wherever you want to work. You want to travel. You want to spend more time with your family. You want to spend more time with your friends. You want to have more of a life, and you want to take back control. If you work full time right now, then you get exactly what I'm saying. Like, every time I had to make a doctor's appointment, I was like, oh my God, I have to ask for time off work. Every time I wanted to go on vacation, it was just like, oh my gosh, I have to ask for time off work. And it was so hard, because I was literally in an office from like 8 to 5 every day, teaching fitness classes 5:30 a.m., teaching fitness classes 5:30 p.m., and then fitness certifications on the weekend. And I didn't have much of a life. I do all of these things in order to make ends meet, but I'm not getting ahead. And it was so frustrating. So if you feel like that, I totally understand how you feel. You might just think, well, I just need to multitask better, or I just need to figure out my finances better, or I just need to XYZ. Whatever you may think. Listen, I'm here to tell you there is a way for you to get ahead, and I'm going to encourage you by saying that there's a way that has a level playing field for every single person who comes into this. Every single person starts at ground zero, level zero, and we have equal earning opportunity. And the beautiful thing is 90% of the people who start something like this don't stay in very long. They don't actively pursue it as a business opportunity. So that means that your chances, if you're in that 10% that really want to go after this and make this something that's going to be financial, like your financial stability, it's going to be your retirement plan, it's going to be your kids' college funds. If you have that personality and that drive, they're like, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to get it, and I'm not going to let anybody tell me that I can't do this because I want to make this work. If you have that mindset, then I've got to tell you that something like this is for you. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take all the pressure off. I'm going to answer all of your questions ahead of time. I'm going to create what I'm calling, it's kind of like a glimpse or a day in the life. You get the bird's eye view of everything it's like to be in a business like mine, an organization like mine, as a Beachbody coach. I'm going to provide that for you. Anybody who wants to come on board and experience this, you do not need to first sign up to be a coach in order to work with me. I'm going to provide a lot of training. This is going to be about a week and a half or so of information. You're going to get your questions answered. It's going to be robust. I'm developing this right now with the intention of, I don't want anybody to be surprised if they decide to work with me. I don't want them to be surprised. I want them to know exactly what they're getting into and exactly what they can expect by working with me. So that's why I'm putting together this. It's not really a training course. It's kind of like, it's like kind of like a sneak peek, a day in the life, a glimpse into what it's like to be a coach and what you need to do, the things you need to do in order to be successful. Here's the cool part. We're going to work on this. We're going to work on this. We're going to work on relationships. We're going to work on a lot of different things. But at the end of this week, you are going to feel like a better person. You're going to feel like a better person in and out. That is my goal. So whether you decide to do this with me or not, in the long run, that's not a big deal. I want to know exactly what you want, and I'm going to answer all the questions that I answer for every brand new person that I talk to about doing this business. I'm going to be answering those questions for you for the entire week and a half. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what a coach does day in, day out. You are going to fully experience what it's like to be part of a network of people, of a group of people who are actively working to pursue something that's maybe seemingly out of their reach, but we're going for it. We're going for big goals, and I'm going to support you on that journey. We're also going to talk about how to overcome your fears. I'm going to give you tools on how to overcome your fears. I am going to give you answers on probably your biggest questions, the questions that you have right now about, well, what do I say if somebody says, is this a pyramid scheme? What do I say if someone, if I feel pressured to invite my family? I have been mentoring and training, and I've personally been in management for like 20 years. Actually longer than that. It's been like 22 years I've been managing people. And so I know how to help somebody get started. I've hired many people, trained many people. And so when it comes to this type of business, it's all the same. For me, it's about helping you to be successful at the job that you want to do. And that's where I want to clarify is this isn't about my goals. This isn't about what I want to get out of it. Every single person that I bring into my business, I let them know, like, you set the pace, you set the tone. It's about your goals. So let's set your goals, and then we will create a plan that works well for you. So you're going to, during this week or so of this sneak peek, what you're going to get is you're going to get the basics, exactly what you need to get started. You're going to know how much it costs to invest in yourself, invest in your future. So if you have big goals that they seem out of reach right now, I'm going to give you that blueprint on exactly what you need to do and how much that's going to cost, which, by the way, it's like dollars. It's very affordable. You're also going to know how much you need to invest personally in order to reach your personal goals. Okay? So how much time? Most people think that this is like another full-time job or even a part-time job. It's not. It's not. So we're going to talk about that. So we're going to talk about exactly how you need to do that. We're going to talk about how much money you can make too. And we're going to talk about how much time is involved. And then we're going to talk about how to create the dream life that you've always wanted to go after. This is about what you want. So if you are interested in learning about how you can create an income from home, meaning you can work literally from your phone, I'm going to give you a complete 100% glimpse, bird's eye view of exactly what it takes to be a successful coach. You will have no questions by the end of this. None. You will have no questions. We're going to work on yourself. We're going to work on your nutrition. We're going to work on your fitness, your health goals. We're going to work on your mentality. And then, of course, we're going to work on your education. And knowledge is power. By the end of this week, you are going to feel equipped to make a decision. Is this a good fit for me or is this not? So if this is something that you want to be a part of, I am really excited about this because I'm putting it together. This is a chance for you to experience 100% what it's like to be a Beachbody coach without taking that huge leap of faith, without taking the plunge, without signing on the dotted line. This is literally like you going, okay, maybe I want to dip my toe in the water and just kind of see what the water's like. I'm going to give you exactly what it's like, you guys. And I pull no punches because or actually, I no wool over the eyes. I'm really bad with expressions. Really bad with expressions. I'm going to be 100% honest with you because it does me no good to bring anybody into this business that isn't fully committed to themselves and making this work. I love to build people up who want to run a home-based business, who want to work for themselves, who want freedom, who want time freedom, who want financial freedom, all of those things. Those are the people that I want to work with. If that's you, if you know that you're a hard worker and you know that there's something in you that is greater than what you're doing right now, if you know that you have to pay off that debt, if you know that you're tired of paying for student loans, if you know that you are just so freaking sick and tired of paying for everything paycheck to paycheck, if you know that, if that's you and in your gut, you're like, I need to do this, then I need you to take a step of faith right now and just simply fill out the form that I'm going to put in the comments. Okay, I'm just going to put that in there. All you have to do is drop your name and email address and I'll get you the info on my group. That's not even like a full-on commitment, you guys. That is just like saying, yeah, you can send me some information. You have nothing to lose. If any of those things sounded like you, if you can relate to me and you know that you need to make a change, that you need some expendable income, that you want more time with your family, that you want to like actually do something that makes a difference and you could be healthier and happier, you know that you're being called, maybe God is calling you to something that's greater. If you can feel that in your gut, then I want to encourage you, fill out the form, drop your name and email in there, and then I will be in touch with you. And I promise you, I will not hound you. I will not bug you. I only want to work with people who want to work. So I hope you have a great day. Feel free to share this if it speaks to you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.